Hello, welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. I just want to say I just got to reading this book. I've had this book on my bookshelf probably since '07 or '08, probably when it first came out. Let my coworker read it. She loved it. She's like, "Oh, it's so good, you need to read it." Well, lo and behold, I put it back on my bookshelf and I never read it. And the last two previous books I did a review on so happen to be like memoirs. And I just don't know what it is with me right now. I'm feeling these memoirs for a reason. But I'm talking about this book, Faith Under Fire by LaJoyce Brookshire. I hope I said your name right. This book was different. It's about LaJoyce. She's 28, very successful. She's in the entertainment business, like a publicist. And all her girlfriends are like, done got married. She's been several bridesmaids. It's like, to her, the clock is ticking. She's ready to get married. Lo and behold, this young man by the name of Steven comes on her job. He has business because he's also in the entertainment business, and he just like falls for her and everything. And she comes to find out that he just got a hospital for ulcers, bleeding ulcers, and she also found out about his finances. He's like, I'm not gonna say bankrupt, but he's kind of in debt, and she got herself together. And you would think that was a sign from God to, step away. I'm guilty of it. We all are. Sometimes we want things, and God shows us a sign that we don't want it, and sometimes you just go on for it anyway. So that's what happened. They started dating, and not even, I want to say up into a year, they were married. She wound up, I'm not going to tell the whole book, but she wound up marrying this man, not really knowing him. He had a close relationship with his mother, and his sister and him, they had a strange relationship. Turned out that the bleeding ulcers was more serious than that. He wound up having full-blown AIDS. And it's like his mother worked at the hospital. And the hospital, they knew this. And, he's very sick. And they don't tell LaJoyce anything. And she finally found out. And, she couldn't believe that they was holding it, wasn't telling her what was going on. His mother knew because of something that happened. And they tried to convince her to do the opposite thing in the situation she was in, and I'm not gonna tell what it was. And she wound up caving in to them and doing what they wanted her to do. But that goes to show you they wasn't educated when it come to AIDS, because it wouldn't affect the outcome of the situation. I would say that. I just felt like this book it's a woman's book, don't get me wrong. It's for anybody who want to read it. But I feel like a young lady who's struggling, who is not for sure about their husband, boyfriend, or whatnot, it's a good read for them to educate. What she went through, I would just basically say she is a woman of God. Because at first I was like, you're not too bright. But toward the end of this book, she cleared up a thing, and she made me look at her in a totally different light. And I understand where she was coming from, too. You can't do anything without God. And, he was there saving her so many times throughout this book till it wasn't even funny. Her husband, Steven, I could not stand him, because if you're sick, why would you treat somebody who's taking care of you? So he was just low down, just nasty to her. She trying to hold a job. They're about to lose the house, the cars, and trying to pay bills. He don't want no nursing assistant. He don't want nobody taking care of him but her, because that's her duty. That's her vow, And I'm like, he's taking the vow to a whole nother level. He really is. eventually he dies because, like I said, he got full blown AIDS. Because there's times he should have died and he didn't die because she did some remedy with herbs and was taking extra care of him and everything. But I just want to say the ending was very good. I do like the ending. The ending, it ended happy. I would like to know what is going on now in her life. I don't see another book. I searched for it, but I didn't see another book after this one. I know she did the Soul Food for the movie. So she did a book for that also. In another book I can't think of, but I don't see a follow up. I would like to wonder if she gonna do a follow up after this book because that's been some years ago. I give it 3 stars, and the only reason why I give this book 3 stars is because she led you to believe that her husband was a homosexual, but she didn't have any proof. She just said that he would sneak off with men friends when they come into town and the lying and stuff, and her dealing with and talking to other women in their situation where they did find their man in bed with another man. She didn't, so she didn't give proof. So that's why I gave it 3 stars, because it could have been anything, for him catching AIDS. I mean, I'm not saying it. He didn't catch it from another man because he could have, but I'm just saying she didn't bring the proof. So who's there to say? So that's why I give it 3 stars. But it's a pretty good read. It's a quick read. It consists of 207 pages, so it's a real quick read. I'm not gonna lie there. But like I said, it's especially for a woman to read. I just want to say thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Robert's Reading Room Reviews. I'm also on Instagram, Robert's Reading Room, and my Facebook page is Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Drop your comments. I either recommend a book for me to read. I love to read, so I'm not going to say goodbye, but until the next book review, this is Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love, LaJoyce Brookshire.